So what is it that makes him this great figure? This figure that Catholics want to make a saint out of him. Allow me to start by talking about Mwalimu's Pan-Africanist legacies, because Mwalimu is perhaps more known for his work as a liberation leader for much of Southern Africa. He is more well known for his Pan-Africanist legacies than perhaps any other. Mwalimu's Pan-Africanist credentials have long been celebrated at home and abroad. He not only founded Tanu, Tanganyika's independence movement, and led it to Tanganyika's independence in December of 1961. He inspired a host of other African nationalists to follow the same path. By the way, talking about inspiration to others, has any one of you here ever wondered why Kenya's leading nationalist movement, which was founded in May 1960, was named KANU? Tanganyika's was TANU, founded in July of 1954. Kenya's nationalist movement, KANU, was founded in May of 1966. It's 1960. Why this similarity in names? Have you ever wondered why Zimbabwe's ZANU, founded in August of 1963, is named ZANU? Or Mozambique's MANU, Mozambique African National Union, founded in Mombasa in February of 1961. Have you thought of asking why Namibia's first independence movement was called SWANU, founded in September of 1959? All these nationalist movements were inspired by Mwalimu and his TANU. And many of these nationalist movements called Dar es Salaam their home in their early years. Dar es Salaam of the 60s and the 70s was the base for many of these parties. This is because when the Organization for Africa Unity, OAU, the forerunner to today's Africa Union, was founded in Addis Ababa in May of 1963, it chose Dar es Salaam and Tanzania as the headquarters of the OAU African Liberation Committee to coordinate the liberation struggles which were beginning to take off in much of Southern Africa. The first of Africa's political refugees to settle in Tanzania were therefore not Obote and fellow Ugandans who were kicked out by Idi Amin in 1971, but the Southern African exiles of the early 60s, such as ZANU's first president, Herbert Chitepo, who also happened to be Tanganyika's first African Director of Public Prosecutions. Mozambican exiles, such as Frelimo's first president, Eduardo Mondlane, and the second president, Samora Machel, also had their homes and bases in Dar es Salaam and in Tanzania, as was the case with leaders of SWANU and later SWAPO. When the frontline states were established following the collapse of Portuguese colonial rule in 1975, Mwalimu became the chairman of the frontline states, the position he held until he relinquished his political powers in 1985. So Mwalimu's Pan-Africanist credentials are very well established. What about his constitutional legacies, the subject of today's